And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You see, nah, I got to let it rip. I'm finna do you.
Establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Like strategy, extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. The Vikings will put it all on the inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter.
Yeah, we're finna go dancing.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Probably something like that.
On play action, Brissett out to his left. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Brissett to throw forward on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the
yeah, that would look like
turnover on downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Dalton here from the gun. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
Now that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
4th and 8, man. You got to kick the ball.
3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the
you don't got to.
stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through. And this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
Yeah, and he'll tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make in his sleep. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
The Browns drive about to get started. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side of their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively.
Run that red back.
4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete. That's 3rd down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. And a near sack. They got to him there just as he was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Yeah, they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before.
Oh, your quarterback is.
Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator.
Oh, you gonna get that goddamn white ball broke the fuck up.
Underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after.
You gonna get him broke the fuck up. Keep doing that.
Tackled by Jordan Elliott. We're scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. As they
talking to V-Man.
2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
How the fuck he catch that?
Reception. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. Last play, they got stuck at the line. Different story.
Ah, should have hit his ass.
20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give to Kamara running right. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd and 11 now. Dalton, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together.
Y'all know y'all lying, goddamn, making all that noise.
Manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Passing, it's Dalton. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And he missed it again. That what you finna say. And he misses it again. He put out the goddamn.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
All right, man. I'm stop playing with you. Get on in that thing. And one motherfucker you got to watch for.
And we're still scoreless.
The Browns drive about to get started. And partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unstarted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shot them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the fourth quarter, but second quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandon the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempo.
Why ain't go for it? Look where I'm at. Talking about go for it.
Back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Dalton sets up play action. This is caught inside the 15.
Well, you 5'5".
15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
I ain't made a goddamn completion yet.
6 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
What's that?
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
And you wasn't finna do it. Why?
They run it again with Kamara. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton.
Let me get that. Ah!
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Wentz is good.
Hey, that nigga helped my dude with 3 points.
Just before halftime, it's 3-0.
Nigga helped my dude 3
points, but they now have 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success is you score touchdowns on those drives. That's first.
You know I'm not gonna need a shit.
That's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They got to figure
Don't
it out.
suplex me, man.
And in hindsight,
Say
probably
rest.
should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
See, you like to blitz.
Charles, they have enough time.
Some flips to the right.
More than a minute to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to step behind the line. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
I think I had them little 2 points.
We think offense, but this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
And it's taken in at the 9.
Say what?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And the linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters.
You could have called timeout. You know what you was at the clock.
After the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much.
Oh, hell no. Everybody just went to trip.
A little bit better.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Somebody got down. You better get about 3 points behind now.
15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
You ain't gonna get them with 3 points behind that big-ass play.
Combo, just about exactly what you want for a running back, and he uses that size, that strength to bust through a would-be tackler there.
He ain't scored yet, though. Just remember that.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. And he can't find a receiver.
Now you stood over, you talking shit. White boy, take your ass back to Cincinnati. Where the fuck you come
Because
from?
I'm watching sack after sack.
Boom,
happen,
in your
but
shit.
Somehow they're still behind in
Fuck
the
nigga,
game.
fuck nigga, fuck
I would
nigga.
expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened.
He said all that. He said, fuck nigga, take your ass back to Cincinnati.
Performance from these ace pass rushers.
Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Oh, pick out right here. Oh, you running that bitch.
Another try after the first down sack. Dalton.
Pick out right here. What I fuck? Take it back.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter.
Hey, it did have real promise. And I lied to you, man. I said you're going to get 3 points. My bad for lying.
Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Man, I can't get down. Damn, boy, I ain't went down yet.
And they're going to get him behind the line.
Come on, Nick Chubb. My whole game plan, the whole reason I picked the fucking Browns.
Excellent effort. And he earns a tackle.
He ain't goddamn got shit yet.
Now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Brissett sets to throw it.
What the fuck flag at?
We've seen these defenses make enough.
I ain't completed the pass yet. I promise you. And you got them 9 for 7. 7 for 9. Trip. This ain't how I play. All right.
This is caught. It's Brown. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
This nigga always blessed. You gotta play him like that sometimes.
Harrison Bryant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down. They'll go left side on the ground.
Come on, Nick.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Second down, here's Chubb again. And once more, this play goes in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again.
Depot got them decline there.
The right tackle. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Brissett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front. The front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Brissett.
This nigga here, boy.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You know about 5.
So far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
Hey, go get the ball, man. What you doing? Go get that bit.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You're going to have to earn 99 yards.
How about that? Pinning them down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator,
and I'm blitzed.
I might be thinking safety right
now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
On the ground with Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays. Stay with it.
Number 22 gonna gun you down. Number 22 gonna gun you down. Bitch! Oh.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerome Jackson, 98 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Man, what's up with you and kicking, bro?
They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
For
the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A give running right is Chubb.
Well, he'll get a goddamn yard today.
Give him a yard up to the 42. The decision is to decline it and not give him the ball.
You doing me no motherfucking favor,
nigga? Well send a skywriter above the stadium saying, "We don't think you can get the
doing me no motherfucking favor. You gonna bliss?
A 2nd down throw for Brissett.
Run that back.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
If it's holding again, Jesus Christ, what you got your shit set on?
Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
And he's taken
Say what?
down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Think I'm still here. The game ain't over yet.
As we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
You just look about 12
have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Bitch, sit your head down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll get this down inside.
Man, you got to put the brakes on and turn upfield, man.
Before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only do they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
So important there as they ride their lead in this 4th quarter.
Help me out with the math here. Make sure because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
After you beat me,
The Browns drive about to get started.
it's just so show.
And you're still
I
in this
can't
game.
do no more
Yeah,
blitz
you
ass.
haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
From the 27, Brissett. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now Brissett on 4th down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. Take possession of the football. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
We ain't using our trash can.
This late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there.
You gotta talk to your mom about that one. I think we is, but you talk to your mama. Tasha!
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And the catch made by Johnson. Touchdown!
Alright, I'm going to see them.
Second touchdown of the afternoon.
Defense said we can't use our trash can.
Pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Let's look at the
Which one you talking about? Like taking around y'all house or bring some food with some shit and put it in there? Yeah, we use both our trash cans. You have to come put some shit in there. Y'all got no trash can?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh, he said yeah, they got one, but it's full.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down.
Yeah, you come put some shit in there, but yeah, we use our trash can. You better go all. Hey, you call Sid, tell them bring another trash can, hide the other one.
To get started. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense.
They ain't gonna make you pay for it. That's some shit they supposed to have.
Been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen a share of one-sided contests. But in
know what he do?
all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
First down, Brissett. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And
I throw it at my motherfucker.
This game overall has been a blowout.
Yes.
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Chubb running right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point. The offense on third down today, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Motherfucking field goal. I'm throwing right where you got them putting your right where your man at.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, a 6-yard touchdown
Yeah, he did.
run. And the Browns are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Hunt gonna run for it. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have...
And I get that whole, wow.
And shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Wah, wah, wah. Watch this.
Dalton off play action.
Don't let him throw the ball. He got them. No. Let him throw it so we can catch that hole.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Play action now. Dalton. Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to work this down.
That dancing and doing this fucking James Brown.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action here with Dalton. Again, it's Johnson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Andy Dalton. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jarvis Landry from 4 yards out. And the Saints have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter.
And you gonna have to switch up. You got something wrong. All these motherfucking holders, what's going on? You know what? I know it's me. It ain't you. I trip. I put my shit on the aggressive. It gonna hold all the time. You gonna take this shit off, man. Block. Take this shit off.
This one well before we got to this stage.
Shit, he gonna have to catch. I want him, but he gonna catch me tomorrow. I swear I do. Cause everybody in the house ain't just finna goddamn pile up on my ass. I'm gonna beat the stank off his ass.
Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Shit, you know what he doing? He know what he doing? He playing with the Bills.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll go down for a loss.
Boy, I just told Boo they going to the 2 team going to the Super Bowl.
Second down play, and that's a -4. They want to avoid running from their own end zone, so they can use something here on third down.
Yo, it's always blizzard and shit. Come on.
Back near his goal line, Brissett. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball.
I wanted to let you feel good. That's why. I can't even concede this goddamn game.
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just.
I want to take it out on. I wanted to take it out on old boy when I play him. And then, yeah, I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna take it out on him, and then I'm gonna get your ass back.
Return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position.
Cause y'all ain't just finna just do 16-22 like that. We got a reputation over here.
The Saints offense on the field ready.
Did I say he ain't gonna score?
They've got to be feeling very comfortable. And
no, I didn't say that. Don't go talking shit.
Here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved.
Excuse me. Break them up.
Snaps just because they can.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Next time, tomorrow. I don't know what time. I'll be here. No, I ain't gonna be all day. If you want to look at replay of this game, it's on my Facebook page.
Type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence and made it happen for a victory.